Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Home and Hearth Living. Today we're working on some relish. I relish the relish.
I relish the thought.
Awesome. Okay, so what we've done, we've got our pickles, not our pickles, but our cucumbers. We have to pickle them as part of the relish.
We do.
Make sense?
It
Yeah,
does.
awesome. Okay, so Munchkin or Marcus went ahead and did the grinding of the cucumbers up. So we've got a nice cucumber mash here, and we'll put that in. We'll just quickly fast forward through it, and you'll be able to see that part.
Oh, we got there, and then we have to drain it. We have to rinse
so,
it and drain it. Like, squish as much moisture out as you can.
Exactly. So we'll be right back when we get through all of that, and we'll start the actual canning process. Okay, so we're gonna now put everything together. There's a whole bunch of seasonings. We've got some salt, some sugar, some dill, and some turmeric. We've actually uplifted this recipe by times of 4. So there's also onions in here. So I think you can see that. Yeah, you can see that up there.
Yep.
So we'll put a little small camera up the top so you can see that. So we're measuring out the turmeric into the pile of spice there. Looks like a lot of dill, but there's a lot of relish here. Cucumber material.
Oh, we just need the salt. We need 8.
You need 8 tablespoons.
That would be the best. So
8 tablespoons of pickling salt.
So that's 1, 2.
You could use coarse or fine pickling salt. It's totally up to you.
5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So now these and this and that get in there with that.
Okay, so these.
These is the pickling cucumbers and the onions and jalapenos.
Oh, there's jalapenos in here.
Yeah, surprise
so it's
relish.
Spicy relish.
Spicy relish. Not too bad though. Only five over all of it.
So some sugar.
Some sugar. That's 8 tablespoons of sugar. Because we're 4 times this recipe. 4 times.
3 or 4 times.
No, 4 times. Then.
How many ever times we can. So this is all the seasonings.
Yep. All in there.
There we go.
Perfect.
And last but not least,
4 cups of vinegar.
4 whole cups. So when you do the mashing process, there's a lot of liquid that comes out of the cucumbers. This is really just replacing that liquid because it's about the same amount. So I'm going to show in the camera here so you can see it. That's how much liquid goes in with the rest of this. So really doesn't look appealing right now. I have to say that.
It's going to taste delicious.
I'm sure it's going to look or taste a whole lot better. So I'm just going to mix this all up.
Of the turmeric. And there's some...
Oh, it looks a whole lot better now.
There's chunks of jalapenos and onions and stuff in there too. So it's not like a pulverized completely relish. It has some little bits and bites that we like.
Okay, so we're going to turn this on. And
There.
it's this one over here. The very far back one.
No, it's this one for this spot.
Shows you how often I get to use this stove. I forget which one's which. I'm coming to get you.
No. I'm innocent.
Never. Anyway, so we're going to bring this to a boil. I'm still stirring it up to make sure that it gets all incorporated.
Yeah, because we want to dissolve
So
those
did it
sugars.
file its incorporation papers?
I have no idea.
Did you file the incorporation papers?
No, I did not.
No.
No.
Uh-oh. So this is an illegal incorporation? Or it's just an incorporation?
It's going to take a little bit to come up to a boil, and then we have to let it simmer over medium heat. And it should thicken up a little bit, it says. And then from that, it goes into our 1-pint jars.
I'm pretty sure we don't want to play with this too much, otherwise it's going to break down a whole lot more than what we want. So just give it a stir every once in a while. Make sure it's not sticking to the bottom, because it is on pretty high heat. To get it started, turn it down a little bit maybe.
Do you want to come back after it's done all its...
Yeah, so we'll get it boiling, and then we'll come back. Well, it's almost time. You can see we got the canners actually boiling away right now. It's ready to go. The mixture has been percolating here for 10 minutes exactly. So we're now ready to take it off the heat. I'm just going to give it one more stir here, make sure. We're now ready to take it off the heat. And
No, I got it.
Okay. That one was slightly turned, so I wanted to make sure that it came off. So just going to slide this over onto the towel. And really now it's just a matter of filling the jars.
Put the lids on. Oh.
And doing the... Oh, that's vinegary straw.
Especially when there's no water involved.
Yeah. This is pure vinegar, so we're going to put this into the jars. And if you watch the other videos for canning, this is the same process. The process is not all that bad. It can be a little scary if you've never done it before. But I think ultimately, if you just try, even if you don't get a seal on your first try, put them in the fridge. You can still use it. It's not bad. But you never know until you try it. You may find a recipe that you really, really like.
Sorry. Oh.
you might want to do that. That recipe.
I'm just cleaning up around the rim. I'm not sure if you can see that. I don't think you can see that.
Mm.
Here, hold on.
So always wipe your rims. Make sure you got all of the stuff off of the sides.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a magnetic pencil for this. Not sure where it disappeared to.
There's always one thing, right?
We're probably going to need another couple jars too.
Right.
Last jar.
She ready to blow, Captain?
Here we go. There's nothing left. It's just vinegar. Trust me, it's just vinegar. It's all good. So that's almost 5 full jars.
Of homemade relish.
Homemade relish. Remember, whenever you take the lid off of a pot that's been boiling,
Take it away.
open away from you. Take this. I'm actually going to move this over a little bit. It's more centered. Excuse me. Okay, do that with this on.
We just need 15 minutes.
It's floating.
Yes.
So there's a tray on the bottom, and it was floating, so it was a little challenging to get the jar on there. Never put your jars directly on the bottom of your pan, you will break them. So always have something like this, like a small rack.
There is canning racks, so you can just slop your jars in and then lower it down into the water, and same with bringing them back up. If you're really interested in canning, then there's hundreds of videos on the internet and hundreds of free recipes out there as well. So,
And if there's something you'd like us to try,
please let us know.
let us know, and we'll definitely try it. So that's all the cans in there, or the jars in there, sorry. We're going to put the lid back on, and it is boiling. So we're going to boil this for, what, 15 minutes?
15 minutes, yeah.
15 whole minutes. So, onto the timer.
And we'll see you back just before it beeps.
So as you can hear, this has been going for 15 minutes. So we're good to shut it off now. And let's open her up and see what we got. A whole lot of steam.
Remember to open away from you.
Nah, open it towards you and see what
Stick it
happens.
over here.
So it's still boiling. I'm going to shut off the heat now. Still boiling. And we have no casualties
Woot.
yet. And our relish.
Looks relishy.
Relishing. There's one.
Can't wait to cook up some recipes where we can incorporate our pickles and our relish and our peaches that we're going to be doing next. That'll be the next videos. Peaches. We're going to make peach jam, and we're just going to put some quarter ones in syrup.
And there we go.
Very exciting.
There's 5 jars of relish. It'll take us most of this year.
Yeah,
And we'll be ready for next year's harvest. And we'll do some more then.
Make sure we really plant a lot the next spring.
Yeah.
So we know half the battle is when planting a garden is trying to figure out the vegetables that you like to eat the most. And trying to figure out the vegetables that you like to eat the most as a family member. Like, you know, as our family, we like beets, we like relish, we like cucumbers, we love tomatoes. Tomatoes are always on number 1. This is a year that we tried to grow potatoes. They're purple potatoes. You'll see a harvesting video coming up of that shortly. And yeah, we just trying new things, and we really like these pickling cucumbers, so we're going to make sure we have lots for next year. We're going to make sure we plant at least 10 to 12 plants for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already. And we'll see you in the next one.
Thumbs up. Notification. See you soon.